We live in an age of overflowing information. With a single tap, the world's knowledge pours out. We learn English to communicate, math to build logic, and science to grasp the laws of the universe. School and society constantly tell us, be useful, acquire skills that pay off in the future. We climb the ladder of utility, striving for the top. But strangely, as we reach the peak, or when we sleep during an unexpected storm, we feel a profound hunger, not a physical hunger, but a hollow emptiness in the soul. A brilliant mind that once solved complex equations crumbles, unable to manage a single wave of sorrow. It is then we realize the practical knowledge we gathered was only valid when we were thriving or socializing. When we are left alone in our darkest, lowest moments, that knowledge remains silent, offering neither comfort nor answers. Here is a tool that seems utterly useless by the world's standards. We call it ethics or philosophy. Let's be honest. Ethics doesn't help you speak to a foreigner like English does. It doesn't yield a clear answer like a math formula, nor does it make money like economics. It rarely broadens your general knowledge like geography or history. In the modern world, there are almost no jobs that require this knowledge professionally. It is a field you can ignore and still survive. That is the bare face of ethics. Yet, why has humanity obsessed over these impractical questions for thousands of years? Why did Socrates drink the hemlock rather than stop questioning? Why did the Buddha abandon his palace for a life of asceticism? It is because ethics is the discipline used only when a human is truly alone. You don't need ethics when you're laughing and chatting in a crowd. It feels like a luxury when you're rushing forward at the world's frantic pace. But life inevitably leaves us alone. When betrayed by a loved one, when facing eternal parting, or when the reflection in the mirror looks cold and hollow, we fall into the abyss of solitude. In that freezing darkness, we finally ask the real questions. What have I been living so desperately for? Have I lost myself in the eyes of others? Is there truly meaning in this life of pain? This is not a matter of information, it is a matter of existence. No matter how much data you possess, if you haven't built the muscle to answer these questions, you will collapse. Ethics is the art of forging an anchor. It may feel heavy and cumbersome on a sunny day, but in a storm, what saves the ship is not the flashy sail, but the rusted anchor buried deep beneath the waves. Ethics is not a simple lecture on being good. It is a lesson in sensing what others feel and allowing their hearts to resonate within your own. We often treat relationships as a skill, how to speak well, how to be liked, but true connection comes from resonance. It is understanding the fragility hidden behind someone's jealousy. It is recognizing how social frames like men should be this or women should be that suffocate living souls. The courage to face the fact that the conflict hurting you may stem from your own inner voids. This entire process of reflection is ethics. To learn ethics is to expand the room in your heart. As the room grows, there is space for the pain of others. By embracing that pain together, we transcend isolation and are reborn as connected beings. The German philosopher Max Scheler left us a profound insight. Love is the bridge that connects impoverished knowledge to rich wisdom. This sentence is the key to life's contradictions. The knowledge we memorize from books is impoverished on its own. It is just data, cold letters on a page. But when that knowledge meets deep, when it crosses the bridge of love, it transforms into living, rich wisdom. Knowing the structure of a flower is knowledge, but feeling the fragility of life as that flower withers is wisdom. Understanding psychology is knowledge, but sharing the weight of a single tear shed by the person beside you is wisdom fueled by love. We do not study to accumulate knowledge, we study to love ourselves, to understand our loved ones more deeply, and to look at this imperfect world with a bit more warmth. The world tempts us to live life as if it were an elective course, taking only what we want, pursuing only what profits us. But in its most decisive moments, life hands us a required course exam. There are no scores on this test. There is only a record of how deeply you pondered, how sincerely you felt for others, and how gracefully you endured your solitude. These words may not touch your skin right now. Your bills and tomorrow's deadlines might feel more urgent, and that's okay. But a year from now, or 10 years from now, when you feel truly lost, or when you feel no one is there to hold your hand, take out these fragments of thought one by one. Do not be ashamed. Your resolve to study hard, your small effort to write beautifully, your decision to be kind, these humble intentions gather to become a great light that saves your life. As long as you do not give up on yourself, the sages of millennia past will gladly be your friends. The sea of life is equally rough for everyone, but the mindset of the navigator differs. The one who knows how to sail the ship of knowledge, cross the bridge of love, and drop the anchor of ethics will not sink in any storm. How was your day? Did you waste precious time envying someone else? Or were you trapped in the thought that only I am unhappy, missing the light around you? Take a breath and look inward. Within you lies a resilient power that no storm can break. Your warm heart, striving to feel the thoughts of others, already makes you a noble philosopher. Do not grieve too much over the past. Do not waste the present worrying about the future. All your wisdom and strength exist only in the here and now. You are not alone. Within your desperate questions, all the wisdom of humanity is breathing with you. Now, quietly close your eyes and tell yourself, I will learn, I will feel, and therefore I will love my life. I root for your solitude to bloom into radiant wisdom. This useless learning will become the most useful miracle of your life.